Hi, everyone, I am Dennis Sang. Today, I would like to talk about landscape photography, one of the most popular types that almost everyone will spend time on. On one hand, we can say weather is everything for landscape photography. On the other hand, we can say weather is nothing since photographers can make good use of the possibilities that different weather brings to create different gorgeous pictures. I hope you will find the landscape photography tips that I am going to share useful. Let's start. First, in many cases, though I cannot say all, you need a wide-angle lens for landscape photography. A narrow aperture is suggested, better to shoot at f/8 or above. For most digital cameras nowadays, they are with the auto ISO feature. It is a good function, of course. However, as for me, if you want to enhance photo quality and reduce noise interference, I will suggest you switch off the auto ISO in the beginning since the noise reduction function in most cameras works quite well, and there is not a lot of noise at ISO 1600 or below. Instead, you can set a lower ISO. As you might already know, a lower ISO along with a smaller aperture will mean a relatively slower shutter speed. As such, it is good for you to have a lightweight yet stable tripod, that is, a tripod that will not easily collapse in the wind. All these are the essential pieces of landscape photography gear you'll need. Also, if you prefer straight out of the camera images, and don't like editing the photos in Photoshop afterwards, you can make good use of the settings for landscape photography inside your camera. It will make your images more colorful and sharper. In many digital cameras, you can find the buttons of contrast and saturation under the setting of color control. Try to increase both before tapping the shutter button. You will probably get a more stunning impact for your landscape pictures. As for equipment, you can consider buying yourself a circular polarizing filter, CPL. It is not a must-have, but as I mentioned, if you need to encounter some reflective surfaces like water, snow and glass, a polarizer can make a huge difference. You may say there are not many highly reflective objects that you need to encounter, therefore polarizers are not that important. Anyways, as a photographer, it is always better to invest in the proper gear like the CPL. Landscape photography is not something entirely causal. One should not just take his camera out and then start snapping away without much thinking. If you have been taking pictures for some time, you should have heard about the term photo composition, which I will cover in other videos. I must say, composition is of utmost importance in landscape photography. The golden ratio, the rule of thirds and the use of shapes in photography are the most common compositional rules. I will talk about them in greater details in other occasions. As for now, here are 2 websites for your interests. Read them. I am sure they will help you sharpen your landscape photography skills.